Now you're talking about the galvanic corrosion. Would it matter if they were one or the other metal, what kind of screw I'd put connected to them, or it doesn't matter?
Let me explain something. Galvanic corrosion is when you have two dissimilar metals together in contact with the salt water, with the humidity. Okay.
So these rails aren't connected to the water, so it's not going to do that.
Correct. For that reason, you should use the hardware to fix those metallic brackets or rails or elements. The hardware should be in the same material than the metal of the bracket. If the bracket is in stainless steel, the hardware should be in stainless steel. Never use copper balls, copper washers, because copper and aluminum are the enemies in contact with salt water. Copper, at the end of the day, eroded the aluminum and destroyed the aluminum. If you have metallic brackets in stainless steel, use screws in stainless steel. If you have aluminum brackets, try to use brackets, hardware in stainless steel or aluminum. But
okay.
never copper.
Now, another thing I was reading now that I just thought of this was because I was trying to read about this bonding, all these articles, but all of them still leave me confused. But they were saying that a reason that some people don't do the bonding system is because they're not connected to the through holes and all. That's what they said. Oh, anything that's is in contact with the salt water, you should put a bonding wire on because it's got that. Like you're saying, it needs the salt water to form like the battery so the corrosion occurs. But they're saying things that aren't in contact with the water wouldn't have that corrosion. And then if you connect them to the bonding system, now you've potentially added that possibility of corrosion where you didn't before. Is that something that's true? Or
partially. Let me explain something. If you have a small boat, like a dinghy boat, only with DC current, the phenomenon of corrosion in that boat is practically zero. The problem in a boat, the problem of corrosion in a boat starts when you have AC current in the boat. Because the AC current produces a lot of static electricity. And the static electricity will be accumulated in the metallic case of the dishwasher, the generator, all the metallic case storage static electricity. The static electricity is coming from AC current.
But it is DC current?
The DC current don't produce static electricity.
But I thought maybe you said, and I thought maybe I read that before, that it's the AC current where the electrons jump off, but once they get into that metal case, and then they're DC current. So if you touch the box or something, you're not going to get shocked by AC current. That's actually like DC current at that point that's going through the bonding wires. Because I guess it still could be the AC that's still causing that problem.
That's correct. When you have a AC current, when you have AC panel, 100% sure you will have corrosion in the boat, and you need a bonding system. For that reason, in small boats like dinghy boats, those boats, they don't have a bonding system. They don't have a sinks in the transom. Those boats, only with the negative of the battery and the small sinks in the outboard is enough. They don't need a bonding system. In your boat,
all the DC electrical devices and everything else on this boat that are DC, they're not causing any problem with corrosion?
No, because the circuit is closed. The negative goes into the negative, the positive goes into the negative and close the loop. You don't have open loops. In AC current, yes. In AC current, yes. Let me explain something.
Okay.
You have a motor with the rotor and the stator, an AC motor. Suppose that you have the dishwasher. All of those electrical appliances, AC appliance, they have a motor in the center of the equipment. When the motor is spinning, when the rotor is spinning, producing electricity, some electrons jump it out for centrifugal force. Some electrons are stored in the case of the equipment. If the case of the equipment is not connected, the green cable to the bonding, those electrons storage over there is static electricity. If in the case of the equipment, you have dissimilar metals, for example, the rivets, the bolts of the case in different material than the case, the galvanic corrosion starts, and the more noble metal destroy the less noble metal. And
But if you're not in the salt water, why would it do that?
excuse me, you don't need direct contact with the salt water. You only need a humidity in the environment.
Okay.
And with the humidity is enough to start the corrosion. In your home, if the refrigerator is not properly connected to the ground, the green cable, or if the dishwasher is not connected, in 2 years, your refrigerator is corroded in the bottom, especially in the boundary where the screws are connected with the case of the metal. That's it.
Okay.
This is static electricity, and this is galvanic corrosion.
Okay. So where do I screw into that?
Correct. In that screw, in that bolt, you need to connect a green cable, number 6, with a big terminal connected to the bonding bus bar.
Okay. Now, could I screw into the middle? Because now I'm afraid I don't want to kind of screw into that and go through the hole. So should I screw through the middle of that bolt?
Yeah, no problem.
That's when you do it. So I just have to get like a really strong drill bit that goes through steel, and I'll just drill through the middle of it.
Yeah.
And that's where I'll connect that screw.
That's good. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay. And then is there any special connector I need to use for that?
Yeah.
I use like brass things or whatever, but do you use brass or don't you?
No, it should be marine connectors with the end of the connector closed, not open. Because the humidity enter in, if the end is open,
like the heat shrink.
Correct, with heat shrink. Correct.
Okay.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. They were like, oh, you should be using individual wires for each, but
yeah, I recommend exactly. I recommend
the kind of daisy chain.
This is not good. The recommendation is individual. Each metallic feeding each metallic through hole with a different cable, separate cable.
Okay. There's a few of them where they just kind of daisy chain them there. So you think I need, because I was wondering like there where there's 2 screws going to that trim tab, could I just do one of them as a bonding wire, or do I have to do both of the screws?
Yeah, in that particular case, you can put both of them connected together. And after that to the bonding bus bar, yeah, that particular case. But in the case of through holes, the recommendation is a separate cable.
Okay, yeah. And then for the engine block, so like this screw here that's on this engine block. Again, can I just go into the middle of that, and that would protect my engine?
For example, in that particular case, I recommend lose a little one of the 4 balls painted with the green color on the bracket, and install the cable in one of those balls. In one of those, correct?
One of those. Now, I saw in one of your videos you scraped off the paint. Do I need to do that?
No. My recommendation is this: with the impact tool. You can remove one of the ball completely, and you install a big terminal in that specific ball. You don't need remove the paint on the ball.
So I can take these off without it being a problem with anything leaking or?
No. In that particular case, I recommend if it's possible, but you don't need remove those balls, Derek. Can you go up, and I show to you another one? You see those balls? No, exactly. One of these, or the other one. Go down. No, the other one here. No, that one. That one is better.
Okay.
That one is better.
So I can just take this off, and there won't be any problem. And
no problem. You can remove that one, and you prepare the terminal, and you put in back the ball. No problem.
Now, can I just do it where I put it underneath this if I get a bigger
exactly. You lose a little.
I don't have to drill it here.
No, you can lose. You can lose the ball a little, and you introduce a fork terminal.
A fork terminal. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'll do. And then, is there anything? Do I put washers with it also, or no washers?
No washer. No washer.
Okay, so directly thing.
Yeah.
So I see I'm like at my hour. I don't want to take any more of your time here. So I will work on this then and get those things. And then I'll give you a call probably after that just to tell you what I did. And then we can talk about some of the other.
Yeah, no problem. If you need help for service on the engines, service on the generators, I am here for you.
Okay, I appreciate it.
No,
I'll give you a call back when I get done with everything here.
Okay, no problem. I am happy with this conversation, and I hope this information be useful for you.
Oh, well, thank you, because I'm so confused with everything. So this is helping me so much.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
No, thank you very much. Have a good day, and we will be in contact.
Okay, bye-bye.